On the Radio is brought to you by Zurich Insurance, the perfect place to catch up with all things Melbourne. If you enjoy this content and want more inside access from the team, make sure you visit the club website.
Demons Vice-Captain Jack Viney about to join us. The Demons have flown out of the blocks. I'll get your votes very shortly, Lloydie, but before that, Scoop.
You're just hoping everything is okay with Channel 9 legendary newsreader Peter Hitchener. Bit hard, Jared. We're obviously on air, so we haven't seen it live, but from all reports, he's been replaced while reading the news as unwell. So, Lordy and I have worked with him for a bit. He's a lovely guy and a pretty special part of this town. So I hope everything's okay with Pete.
Indeed, and well said, Scoop. St Kilda versus Melbourne. Lordy, who are your votes?
Oliver, Petrarca,
Right.
Salem. I'll go those top three, Jared.
Jeez,
Coaches' votes,
Jack
9 to
Viney's
Salem.
What was it, Jared?
9 to Salem,
Yes.
9 to Oliver, 5 to Gawn, 3 to Keziah Pickett, 2 to Christian Petrarca, 1 to Adam Tomlinson, our next guest, Jack Viney,
Did Lloydie just copy those votes?
1 to Jack Steele. I thought you were stiff, Jack. I thought 2 goals and 15 possessions. You're a bit stiff to miss out, but welcome, and it must be great to be back on the track.
Yeah, thanks for having me, boys. No, it was great to be back out there again. To be part of, a good win like that. It was really good to be part of.
It's certainly some things have changed. We've always known Melbourne's list has got lots and lots of talent. There's been lots of strengths, but taking that ball inside forward 50 and keeping it there has appeared to be the major issue. And yet, right now, your scores per inside 50 has you rated the number one in the competition, which is a pretty good turnaround.
Yeah, no, it's a really good turnaround. It's something we've, it's been an RFI of ours for a while now. We've had no issue with getting supply inside our forward 50, but, converting those into scores and then, holding the ball inside our 50 has been, like I mentioned, RFI. So, we've put some work in over the summer about it, and it looks like it's paying off early in the season.
Jack, I always felt Max Gawn, I'd love to see Max kick more goals and go forward and kick more goals. But with the way the game's being played and with the stand rule, he's just become even more effective with how good he is at getting behind the ball to support team defence. So is that something you've ramped up even more so, or he's just continued to play the way he normally does?
Yeah, strengths. I'm fairly sure it hasn't been a team directive as such. We try and get back to support our defence as midfielders, but his ability to be able to, his work rate to push back into defence and then read the ball in the air and impact it and mark it. He's a tremendous player, and that's one of his strengths. So he's really been putting that on show early in the season.
The faith and trust in Keziah Pickett. I know he had a family issue and he went home for 3 weeks, but still was brought in for round one, and he had 17 disposals and 2 goals too. So the trust you guys have him in his professionalism just to miss that amount of time, but still be part of your best side.
Yeah, he obviously has gone through some hardships with his family and had to stay away from the club for a period of time. But the club and Darren Burgess and we put together a program for him over in Adelaide. He had some real some help from, I believe, Woodville West Torrens over there, helping with some training, and he just got to work, and he came back, and people were commenting on he's actually got some guns now, so he must have been doing some work in the gym. Maybe a few extra bicep curls, but it's paid off.
Your own role, Jack. So midfield time versus outside the square. Is your role changed this year, or is it just how they're building you up fitness-wise?
Yeah, there was a conscious effort to monitor my game time on the weekend. Obviously, coming off limited preparation, but there's also a really clear focus on trying to spit guys through the midfield. We don't want to be, the same 3 guys lining up in the midfield or the centre bounce every time. You've got the likes of, James Jordan and Tom Sparrow, some young up-and-coming midfielders who have, just put in absolute work over the pre-season and deserve and earn their spots to come through there and, try and get guys like Cozzy Pickett, Alex Neil-Bullen, some of those more forward-type players up into the midfield. It's been something we've worked on and, we'll continue to see in the future.
That's the voice of Jack Viney. Great to see him back and dominating for the Demons on the weekend, who are now 2 wins and 0 losses to start the season. Jack, do you still harbour ambitions to be Melbourne captain again in the future?
Not really. The title of being a captain is not something that I've really ever strived for. I want to be a leader of the football club, and that's been my goal. And a few years back, it was my privilege to captain the football club. The football club felt I was alongside Nathan Jones, the people to lead the club forward for those years. In recent years, the club have signed Max Gawn's a bloke to do that, and he's doing a tremendous job. So, no, I don't, plan on getting us, the captaincy back. I just plan on continuing to play my role for the football club.
Well, your role means that you get an opportunity to put the Giants to the sword on the weekend. You must go there with plenty of confidence.
Yeah, we're playing. I wouldn't say we're happy with where we're at, because there's round one against Freo was a scrappy affair, and we had periods of against St Kilda where we didn't get the game on our terms. So we're coming into GWS with clear focuses for us. But coming off 2 wins, it certainly gives the group confidence, and first interstate game, so that throws another lot of challenges at us, and looking forward to try and get the job done.
Jack, great to see you back playing great footy and fitting well. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for having me on.